I'll put that on the set. I'll put that on the set. I'll put that on the set. Hey, oh, you got next. I'll put that on the set. I'll put that on the set. I'll put that on the set. I'll put that. I'll put that. I'll put that on the set. I'll put that on the set. I'll put that on the set. Hey, oh, you got next. I'll put that on the set. I'll put that on the set. I'll put that on the set. I'll put that. I'll put that. I'll put that on the set.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to G.w.r Live and Dccw. And we got Jason McGraw with the Dade County Fair here to talk about the Cornfield Carnage coming up this Saturday night. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Conrome for letting us use the music. If you haven't checked out his stuff, check it out. Spotify and also Apple Music, YouTube Music. He's a little bit of everywhere. Just came out with an EP as called Art of the Real. Go check it out. He's a cool dude and help support his music. Glad he's letting us use some of his music for the show. We're joined tonight by the ladies man Mike King from Dccw and Jason McGraw from the Dade County Fair. How's it going, guys?
It's going good. That music's from the director
Yes.
of the set. His hot new music. He's been so busy making movies and making music that his schedule was all booked up for October 1st. So we'll have to catch him another time.
Looking for the overlay on that. There it is. All right, but no, just a few days out from the show. How's everything going? Ticket sales good, or everything good to go?
Yeah, really good actually. Yeah, really good actually. I just checked before we got on. We've only got 2 VIP tables left, 2 second and third row seats left. Front row is gone, and we still have plenty of general admission left. So if you get there early, you still may get a great seat there in towards the 4th, 5th rows there. But it also is all festival seating, so you got to get there early so you can get your seats picked out. But they're going well. Still plenty of good seats available though.
Yeah, I wouldn't depend on showing up and thinking you're going to get a ticket, because these next 2 days it could sell out. Between today and tomorrow and all of Friday, you know, I think those last minute sales coming in on Friday, you know, it's getting super close. Once everybody sees that that there's no fronts and seconds left, and all that's left is general admission, you just got to get a general admission and be there.
Mm-hmm.
We got a huge show planned. We got huge names showing up. You know, we got 2-time best-selling author, New York best-selling author, and 2013 Hall of Famer, the icon, the hardcore legend himself, Mick Foley, will be there. He'll be signing autographs and taking pictures, and got special merch on sale as well. Those are limited, so if you guys want to grab them, get on the post on the DCCW page and tell us what items that you want because once they're gone, they're gone. We're going to have Mick Foley will have a special shirt for him available. Boogeyman will have a special shirt of his available. The Cornfield Carnage show shirt is available. We can thank Ray Hedman at Phoenix Designs in Muncie for all the awesome merch that's going to be available. There's going to be special turnbuckles for sale. He prints on them too, man. I mean, if there's something to print on, Ray can do it. I'm telling you.
Ray can figure it out.
He can figure it out. He does a great job at doing that, and has been a longtime friend and supporter of DCCW since we first started. So definitely big shout outs to Ray and Phoenix Designs for always supplying us with everything that we need. He also supplies some former WWE guys with all their stuff, and supplies around Muncie and cowpokes and you name it, and he does it. So it's awesome to have him always a part of it. We got WWE legend the Boogeyman coming in. I know I just mentioned him just a little bit ago. One of the matches, I'm just gonna let them have it, Jay. I'm gonna let them have one of the matches. I think is going to be one of the most look forward to and talked about matches. One of the hardest hitting matches and technical matches that's going to be on the card, and that is none other than the end of the world Jake Oman versus IK3.
Yeah, that's one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most. To be honest.
I think it's going to definitely be a bar setter for I mean, those guys are absolutely amazing.
Yeah, if you haven't seen them two guys wrestle before, they're two of the best that are around. So I mean, it's going to be an awesome match. You don't want to miss it.
Then, if everybody hasn't figured out, I'll let a second match go if you haven't figured it out yet. But it's going to be a triple threat match, a triple threat women's match. It's going to be, the hometown here, the hometowner, Rachel Armstrong versus Ari Alexander. She's fresh off of AEW, made some appearance for them. Also made some appearance for TNA. Ari's been a household name around for a while in the women's division, and also none other than Hollywood Haley J, which also wrestles with OVW just like Ari does. Also made AEW appearances. She is also signed to a WOW women's of wrestling contract as well, so that's awesome to see. So everybody's coming in, Bill's coming in, everybody. I'm sure everybody saw Jawan Thomas pop in there. Jawan will be there. He will be wrestling that night. So just better, I figured I'd mention him, get him out of the way before he starts crying on here. So
Vinny in here as well.
No, Vinny, the former fat man, Machete, Vincenzo, as everybody likes to mispronounce. There's not too much more to bite there, Vin. I had a bone to pick with management, so we're gonna just pass over the rightful DCCW champion, right? Juwan, I don't believe you beat Dex for the title. Dex is still the champion. I want the U.S. title. Vin is talking about reclaiming his U.S. title. Vinny was once the United States champion. Actually, is the longest reigning United States champion after he took it off of Tommy Gage. So we got.
Did everybody go on vacation or something, or what?
I know. They, sometimes, well, when you get as old as Vinny, sometimes you got to take a break. So
I guess, yeah.
No,
I don't
Vinny's
think I've ever seen him run to a fight.
Vinny has been killing it every week down at WCWO, so we got to give him a little credit. Don't make me hurt you. Don't make you hurt yourself by getting up, Vin. Man, we are going to do something different since Vinny is here. Let's just go ahead and announce this. Since Vinny's going to run his mouth on here, and he said something about the United States Championship. Let's go ahead and announce another match. We will be having. Yes, I think Terry mentioned it yesterday. We will be having a battle royal. However, it's not going to be just an ordinary battle royal, because the last 4 contenders in the battle royal, the match will turn into a time limit scramble match for the United States Championship. So, you have to be the final 4 in the Rumble. And B, you have to be the person that holds the pinfall at the end of the time limit to be the United States champion. So just a little flair to throw in there, if you will. Don't want just an ordinary old battle royal. We got to throw a little flair in there. I don't think Vinny can get his foot up that high. We don't either, Bill.
Mike, do you know how many people's going to be in the battle royal yet?
Nah, we do not have a final count, but there will definitely be enough.
Well, I had heard rumors that there's been people from all over wanting to be on this show. So
you are correct, Tony. Not only do we have people coming from all different states, we got somebody coming from Missouri, we got people coming from Kentucky and Tennessee and Michigan and Ohio, and just coming out of the woodworks to come to the show. But we also have had wrestlers from all over wanting to be on the show as well.
I'd heard that. I got a question. You've been on some really great shows here in the past couple years, and you know that I've got to see and thought it was fantastic. How confident are you in this show?
Man, I would say I'm more confident in this show on the talent that we got booked on this show than I am any other show that we have put on. You know, it's great having Mick that's going to be there. You never know what's going to happen with Mick. You never know if he gets that wild hair and he has to get back in the ring. You never know with him. He is the hardcore legend himself. So, I mean, he definitely can throw down with the best of people. But, you know, our home guys, our home fed guys, our indie guys and everything, I would put them up against any of the indie guys around anywhere else. They come out, they give a great show. They put their bodies on the line every time. You see crazy stuff done by these guys. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing at some of the stuff that they do. I know that I'll be there as well in the ring. And, you know, the DCCW fans know that I try to give everything I possibly can in the ring every time I'm in it. I do it for them. You know, it's a love of mine, but I also I love seeing the happiness on the kids' faces and everybody's faces for that matter to get a good show. And that's what it's about. So I like Tony, great question. And I would say I'm more confident in this show than any other show.
And I'm sure that you've got some surprises in store for everybody also.
Actually, there's some big surprises in store. Believe it or not, there is, you know, I think people will see new people that they have never seen before. They'll see new people that they've never thought that would ever come and grace DCCW. So it's definitely a don't miss show. I mean, definitely don't miss it at all. The surprises are there. I mean, you should. There ain't nothing like being a part of a live show. You know, you guys do a great job at streaming and stuff like that. And I'm definitely not down in that, but you guys even know yourselves. That's why you go to the shows, that you got to be live to experience it.
I agree 100%.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And not only do, you know, we got special items for sale at the wrestlers tables and stuff like that. But Jay, you guys got special auction items too, don't you? That you're going to go auction off throughout the night.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we got some of the turnbuckles that we're going to have. We had local businesses sponsor the turnbuckles, and those local businesses, a lot of them said, you know, go ahead and auction those off with autographs on them. So we've got some turnbuckles to auction off that night. We have a pretty unique Mick Foley championship belt that will be
actually going to let it go
that night.
You're going to let it go?
I am struggling, and it still may leave my hands, but
that's that Cactus Jack belt.
I may have to spend some money. I may have to spend some money that night. What's that?
Nope. I said that's that Cactus Jack belt, correct?
It's a unique Mick Foley Cactus Jack. Mankind, Dude Love's got all three phases of Foley actually on the belt. I hope that answers your question. You're kind of cutting in and out on me. So
no, that answered the question. That's awesome. That he has the faces of Foley on the belt. It's a unique belt. I've seen it. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. So nobody gets mad if Jason ends up saying he's the winner, because he's allowed to bid on the auction. I mean, it's going to be a live auction bid. So if he bids on it, nobody gets mad. He's cried to me a couple nights about getting rid of it. So
listen, I might have cuddled it and held it like a baby when I first got it. It's pretty amazing. Hopefully I can get a picture of that up and post it for everybody to see, but we'll have Mick autograph that. I know we also got a couple show shirts we're going to get autographed, some posters. I believe we'll have a few of the Boogeyman and Mick Foley one-of-a-kind T-shirts as well, and who knows? We may get some more donations before that. But a lot of great auction items, so make sure you bring some extra money with you. You're going to want to take home something special that night.
See, we give it all. We give it all to our fans, and you're not just getting a regular wrestling show. You're getting a fan fest style event where you get big time names at a local wrestling show. Prices are not out of this world for tickets to get in. You're even going to get the opportunity to purchase items that are auctioned off, that has been donated to auction it off, so we can make future shows with Jay County even better. With the Jay County Fairgrounds, and we just keep building off of everything we're doing. We got a great partnership going. The one of a kind shirts, guys. I have seen some of the stuff that Ray's putting out there on these one of a kind shirts. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss the shirts.
Yeah.
I was just informed and saw a picture of the Boogeyman shirt. Hey, that glow in the dark paint? Yeah. Wait until you guys get a load of that. Ray Hedman over at Phoenix Designs has incorporated glow in the dark paint for the screen printing that just lights Boogie up on that shirt. Talking about a creepy shirt. If you didn't know what's going on in the dark, just seeing that glow, holy cow. It is absolutely amazing. And then the Mick Foley shirt that he's designing is absolutely amazing. The design that's going to go on the turnbuckles are amazing. I mean, we definitely don't want to bring half-cocked ideals and half-cocked merch to you guys. We want to stay professional and everything. And they'll be there selling autographs and whatnot. We're going to have a hard-hitting show. Joey Owens continues to run his mouth towards me, not only on the internet, but personally too. So I thought after I whooped his ass at the February show and I pinned his shoulders 1, 2, 3, that was going to be enough. But it turns out, and I don't know if it was enough or not, because he's still been running his mouth. He's been crying about that date since it happened. He said that I cheated, or I got one over on him. I don't know how you cheat in a match like that, but I mean, I'm sure that he had plenty of people out there. He said we cheated because Cash got involved. Cash got involved.
Didn't he have the Skull Crusher and somebody else with him out there?
Oh yeah, he had his whole army out there with him.
He had a whole army because they came over and took over our announce table.
Yeah, you never know.
I wouldn't worry about them. They got like 6 teeth amongst all 3 of them, so I think they'll be all right. We'll take care of them. Hey, if you need me to take care of one of those toothless guys, I can take care of them for you, Mikey.
Hey, Jay, we might have to do it. I'm telling you, you never know with Joey. He's a veteran in this business, over 20 years of wrestling. You never know what Joey's going to bring. You never know who he's going to bring. I mean, every time he shows up, it's always somebody new. So, but Joey has to remember one thing, that I'm not new to the business, and I'm not new to the game either. and I'm definitely not new to being the bad guy, as people like to say. I got my own tricks. I always keep them up my sleeve. So I hope he doesn't think that he's going to get too froggy at October 1st, because we just might have to lay it down again.
Hey, Mike, I have a question. You was talking about the one of kind shirts that they're printing. Do you know the price on them shirts?
So there was a misprint on the Mick Foley shirts. The Mick Foley shirts are going to be 80 with the autograph, because the shirt's 30 and the autograph is 50. So it has to stay its numbers. The show shirt itself is $25 for the Cornfield Carnage shirts.
And they're really cool.
Yeah, and then the Boogeyman shirt, the one of kind Boogeyman shirts, are going to be 30 as well. Okay.
Do you know how much he charges for signatures?
For Boogie?
Yes.
I believe Boogie is going to do 30 and then a $50 combo package.
Okay.
So you got Mick at 40 and 60, and then you got Boogie at 30 50.
Okay.
Also got Coach Bradley in here. Said DCCW shows are great because of their talent.
Nah, Coach AJ, heck yeah, man.
And also love the trash talk.
Hey, we got to throw it down when somebody talks bad about us. That's just the way we do from around this area. And we can't let them try to come into our area and run all over us.
I have a question for Jason. Jason, how's this experience being a part of this show? How's it been for you?
Oh man, I've had a great time. It's been a heck of a month and a half, doing some planning, and I really want to thank DCCW for kind of teaching me the ropes a little bit. No pun intended there, but it's been an experience, but I've enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see where this takes us. Hopefully we can get another partnership going on down the road and get another show here. But it's been a lot of fun. I've watched wrestling since I was just a little kid, and it's just been a good time. I can't wait till Saturday.
Hey, Jason's been a whole lot bigger of a part than anybody would have thought with this show. Being a fan himself, watching it as long as he has and stuff like that, he has some insights into the business. Has he promoted wrestling shows? No, he's promoted other stuff and done some other things. But some of the talent that was put on this card was because of Jason. He gave me his suggestions and asked what I thought. And man, I'm telling you what, I don't think I said no to any of his suggestions when he threw them up there. So, I mean,
except for me, you wouldn't put me in the ring. I said I could do it, man.
Hey, you said your back was hurting you last time I talked to you.
Listen, if Joey's in the ring, I'll drop the elbow on his sorry ass.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Joey's getting it from everybody. Joey can't show up to a show at all. He gets it from AJ Bradley, he gets it from Jason, he gets it from Nat Wood, from the Patriots wrestling team. You name it. Joey's getting it from all corners. He better be careful stepping into Jay County again.
Hey, Mike, is all the belts going to be on the line?
Every single one of them. So we got the United States title that's going to be on the line in the Battle Royal / Scramble match. We got the tag straps, the highlight reel. They will be defending their straps as well. And yes, the DCCW heavyweight title that Dex Royal holds will be on the line.
It's going to be an awesome card. There ain't no doubt about it.
Absolutely. Remember, guys, it is October 1st. It's this Saturday, October 1st.
3 days.
It's at the Jay County Fairgrounds in the Bump Building. The show will start roughly around 7:00. The doors will open roughly around 6. The meet and greet will start when doors open. That will be the first part of the meet and greet. And yes, the fans will get an opportunity as well to do some meet and greeting with the indie guys and everything as well during the intermission too. Can't wait to see Ari, on Saturday. One of the best out there today. Who is she facing? Walter, you must not have clicked on when we were talking about it. Ari will be in a triple threat women's match against Hollywood Haley J and Rachel Armstrong. So it's going to be a great women's match.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I'm looking forward to that one too. That's gonna be real good. Every match that's gonna be on this card is gonna be good. We've been going to DCCW shows for. Well, we haven't missed one for a little over a year now.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to be probably the best one yet. But if you haven't been to a DCCW show, you need to go check one out. They put on about the best shows out of anybody in the state. So I highly recommend make sure you don't miss this show Saturday night.
I thought Bearcat Rumble was the best show that I've seen this year of all the shows I've been to so far. I've probably been to about the last year about 30 shows. That's my honest opinion. And not putting anybody down. That's just my honest opinion. I think this show is going to be right there. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Man, we appreciate that, guys. I mean, anything that we can do, we also take, critiques, criticisms, and praises. Doesn't matter what's said. If we're doing something wrong, or you guys think that, or somebody has an ideal that they'd like to throw up, the inbox is always open on the DCC at DCCW Indiana page. It's always open. Put your suggestions and everything in there. We'll do what we can to best, tend to our fans and give everybody the best show that we possibly can. We're all a family out here, the DCCW family, which brings me to my next thing, guys. Everybody that's part of our family, whether you're a fan or you work with us, or you're the wrestlers or anything like that, we always think about everybody, and we try to do our best for everybody. And DCCW took a hard hit this last week because we lost one of our members and one of our security guys, John, which is Amber Phillips, his dad. Dustin Phillips is our sound guy, so it's his father-in-law. But John Couch, he was, if you were at the Jordan show and a couple of our shows, he was one of our security guys, one of the older gentlemen. He had a boot and a cane the last time he was there. Just always enjoyed, he was a big life guy and always enjoyed being around. But we lost him this past week, so definitely want to keep him and Amber and everybody in our thoughts and prayers and whatnot. And if you guys get a chance and you just want to leave a message on Amber Phillips or page, or send her a message or anything, feel free to. She needs all the help that she can get right now. They're going to lay John to rest Friday, so it's going to be right before the show. He loved the wrestling shows, always wanted to be a part of them. He loved wrestling. So definitely keep them in your thoughts.
Yeah, definitely. I was sad to hear that when you told me that earlier in the week. So
yeah,
definitely thoughts and prayers are with everybody over on that side of the family.
But yeah, guys, October 1st, this Saturday, just a few days away. This Saturday, as I keep on hearing it from when we were passing out flyers at the homecoming parade and at the Hope Festival that they had at the Jay County Fairgrounds and everything, the Mick Foley, as in WWE legend, hardcore legend, the Mick Foley will be there. It's a guaranteed. He's going to be there. If you guys hadn't checked it out, he had already posted it on his Facebook page. So it is a date on his tour. There isn't anything that's going to stop him from being there other than God himself. So we definitely appreciate Mick partnering up with us and going to be there. I mean, it's going to be great to have him there. It's going to be great to see him interact with all the fans and everything. It's going to be an awesome show. And like I said, you never know with Mick. You never know what he's going to do. He's crazy. And, the WWE legend Boogeyman will be there and his creepy self. We're Jay, it's your job to make sure he stays out of the cornfields because we ain't gonna be able to find him if he jumps in there. So, so keep him out of there. I don't want to get.
Well, you
scared.
can go look for him.
No, I already told you I ain't gonna look for him. I already know that gimmick. But it's gonna be a great time, guys. I didn't, I don't want to take up too much of everybody's family time. It being 7:30 at night and during the middle of the week. I know people, kids have school, and people have work, and but we wanted to touch base. We hadn't touched base since our last live. I know Terry did one yesterday just to touch base with everybody, which was awesome, and his cornfield live.
We can have him look for Boogeyman in the cornfield. He likes hanging out.
That's right, Terry's job.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I know what he's doing.
Hey, guys.
Oh,
What better place than to be right here in the cornfield?
Yeah.
Don't get pulled in.
Yeah.
We always like to have fun. DCW likes to have fun. We like to have fun with the fans. We like to have fun with everybody. So definitely go ahead, Jay.
I did want to make a couple comments. I know folks that may have got early tickets printed off online. There was a misprint on the date. It did show up in our system correctly, but when it went to print, it was printing the 10th on a few of those early tickets. So if somebody grabbed a ticket early and it did say the 10th, that is incorrect. It is this Saturday the 1st, and I wanted to make sure we clarify that. And we apologize for the inconvenience. It wasn't something we recognized until one of our patrons actually brought it to our attention that it had the extra 0 on the end. So, but rest assured, it is this Saturday, and I wanted to make sure I cleared that up before we got off the air tonight. So. But like I said earlier, plenty of tickets available. You can make a whole day of it if you want to. We got our corn maze going on from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. that day. Plenty of time then to get a small breather, a small rest, and then come over to the wrestling show. And, like Jared said earlier, we got 6 p.m. open doors. 7 is our start time. And it's going to be a heck of a show. Please don't miss this show,
guys. Just a heads up, so no fans get mad or worry about anything. We will accommodate the people that are wanting autographs from Mick and from Boogie. So, with that being said, is when I said earlier that about start time will be 7 o'clock. If there's still a little bit of a line, we will allow the fans to continue to get autographs. If we have to hold the show start time for 15 minutes or something like that to get people through the line, we will. We want to accommodate everybody as best as possible. Obviously, we're not going to hold the show for a couple hours or anything, but if we have to hold the show, Brian Ketchum, yes, there'll be beer available at the show. Different styles of beer will be there. There will be no liquor, only beer. Then we'll have food and snacks and drinks and everything like that. But yes, we will accommodate everybody to make sure that they get their autographs and make sure that they get through the line. We will accommodate that. Didn't want anybody to think that if we're going to start right at 7, if they're going to be in line, they have to hurry up and run back to their seat or whatnot. Just make sure. We'll make sure that we are watching that and taking care of that on our end.
Yeah. I assure you guys will. I've never seen you guys have any problems with. Like I said, you guys run one of the best shows around, so that won't be an issue.
We hope to continue to please everybody and hope to continue to put together some good cards and hope to continue our relationship with the Jay County Fair. I'd love to be in front of them grandstands at one point in time. That would be amazing to see all of our fans out there cheering on all the DCCW guys in front of that grandstand. That's a definitely an accomplishment I want to put on the DCCW board. So hopefully the Jay County Fair will let us do that.
So the fans know what Mike was getting at, and I think you described it pretty good. But being at the shows and being at some of the big ones like Bearcat Rumble and having some of the bigger names there, you give a little extra time. May start 15, 20 minutes late. Your intermission might go 15 or 20 minutes longer than normal because of people getting those autographs, and just so people understand that it's not a normal show. It's a big event, and it's going to be a great event. But like if you went to a normal DCCW show, it's probably going to be 2 hours long with a 15-minute intermission. This is probably not going to be exactly that. So people have that heads up and know, what to expect. And just trying to clarify that a little bit, since I've been to, so many of the shows and I've seen it with the big names there. So people have an idea. But it's going to be a great event, and it's going to be a great show. Everybody's going to have a great time. I guarantee it, because I've been to the shows and I love them.
Yeah, I mean, you said it perfectly, Tony. It's about the entertainment. So, the entertainment's not just in the ring. It's the people we bring in, and the relationships and experience that everybody builds with everybody. So, that's part of the entertainment aspect of it as well. We'll October 1st, we'll all be there. We'll tell some great stories. We'll see some great wrestling. And we'll see some huge surprises. So I'm looking forward to it as well. Been training for a while. Jay, you got anything?
No, I'm good. I just say I really wanted to make sure I thank you guys again for having us on, and being able to share what a great card and a great night we're gonna have on Saturday night. And
we're excited about being there. I can't wait.
Oh, I do have one more thing that everybody,
awesome.
Since everybody's watching and whatnot, any tickets that DCCW has put back for people, it needs to be paid for Friday by 5 p.m. We have to turn that money into Jason with the Jay County Fair. So if for some reason you do not pay by 5 p.m. On Friday, your tickets will be put up for people to upgrade, unless you have somehow worked out an arrangement with the fair board. I told everybody when we held tickets and we did pre-sale for the DCCW family that everything needed to be paid in a timely fashion. Friday's really not a timely fashion, but we're giving everybody till Friday at 5 p.m. to make sure that they're squared away that has asked for tickets to be held. So if we can get those taken care of, that'll be awesome. We want everybody possible there. So we're not trying to be, butt heads about things or whatnot, but showing up and paying at the door is just not going to be able to happen because of as many people that are wanting tickets. The only tickets that'll be available are the ones that either A, haven't been taken care of, or B, the tickets that are still there available, general admissions or whatnot, if there is any. But don't forget, October 1st, this Saturday, Cornfield Carnage, Jay County Fairgrounds. We're in the Butt Building right off Votaw Street. Put Jay County Jay County Fairgrounds right into your Google. If you don't know where it's at, it'll bring you straight to the fairgrounds. You can't miss it. We got Mick Foley, WWE Hall of Famer, 2-time New York best-selling author. Mick Foley will be there. We got WWE Boogeyman. We got Jake Omen. We got Ari Alexander. We got Hollywood Haley J. We got all of our current DCCW roster people and more. Surprises. But you guys cannot miss this Saturday.
Hey, Jason, I think I speak for Chris on this. Anytime that the Jay County Fair needs any promotion or any help promoting anything, just reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to help.
Oh, that'd be awesome. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're already starting to plan our next year's fair, which will be the 7th through the 15th of July. We're already starting to look at events for next year, and by early talks, it's going to be another fantastic year at the fair. Just celebrated this year's our 150th Jay County Fair. And 151, I think, is just going to be as spectacular as 150 was. So
I don't know about you, Jay, but
stay tuned for more surprises.
Jay, I don't know about you, but I know a few people that put on pretty good events. If you need anybody for the events,
yeah, I'll have to check, see what War Wrestling's doing. No, I'm just kidding.
A body slam and not even in the ring.
Yeah, come on.
That's right. That's right. Hey, got to get my cheap pop in when I can.
There you go. I mean, you are close enough to that border. I mean, I guess.
That's right. That's right. I'm on the edge.
But definitely, guys, don't want to keep everybody from their family time. We thank G.w.r. As well for always pushing independent wrestling. You guys do a great job at that. You guys do a great job of getting information out, always sharing everybody's stuff, and just love professional wrestling. There's one of the posters that might be available at the show. You never know.
Yeah, if possible, I'd like to get one of those flyers.
Oh yeah, for your wall. There you go, Jay. We need to have G.w.r. a flyer. But definitely thank you guys. We appreciate
I'll hold some
everything.
back for you.
Yep.
There we go.
Thank you.
But thank you guys, and everybody don't miss October 1st. It's going to be a hell of a show.
Oh yeah, no doubt.